How's it going, guys? Cody guys back again, dropping yet another video. Right, guys, it's now what, 10 past 12, so 10 past midnight, Sunday morning. So yesterday now, you saw me post a video asking about the name of a prisoner who tragically was found dead in his cell at Strangeways. How this story came about, guys, I woke up yesterday, Saturday, had a message from a journalist saying, look, we've heard there's been a death in custody at Strangeways, or HMP Manchester as it's officially known, saying, look, there's been a prisoner, he's in his 50s, was found unresponsive in his cell, he's from the Liverpool Merseyside area, can you find out as much information as you can? So I bring it to you guys. You saw I just got out of the shower, that's why I was like wrapped in my towels and everything, looked like a baby. You guys, like I personally know someone that's in Strangeways. I was trying to do my own little thing to try and find the name. The reason I wanted to find the name of the prisoner, which we've now found and it's out there in the article and stuff like that, is so that the prisoner's death's not in vain. Now, first things off the bat, the prisoner was known by the name of Alan Doward, or Doward. God bless him, may he rest in peace. My thoughts and prayers are firstly with your friends and your family at this sad and tragic time. I don't know the circumstances, guys. But the thing is, with deaths in custody, like I say, 57 years old, you don't want to speculate, guys. First thing that comes to my mind when I hear death in custody, guys, is suicide. But like I say, we don't know, and it would be wrong to speculate, so I'm not going to do that. All we know is that a prisoner has tragically left that prison in a body bag, which my heart goes out to his friends and his family, massively so. So anyway, guys, I'm going to read the story anyway. So this is in the Manchester Evening News, link in the description below like I always do. Headline reads, investigation launched after prisoner found dead in Strangeways. The man who was on remand died in HMP Manchester during the early hours of Saturday morning. An independent investigation has been launched after an inmate died in Strangeways prison this morning. Alan Doward, or Doward, God bless him, passed away in custody in the early hours at HMP Manchester, a prison spokesman confirmed. The 57-year-old's death is not being treated as suspicious. There is not thought to be any third parties involved, he said. The prison service watchdog will now launch an investigation into what happened. A source at the prison said Mr. Doward died in his cell. The source said prisoners were upset following the news. A prison service spokesman said Alan Doward, who was on remand at HMP Manchester, died in prison on January the 19th, 2019. Our thoughts are with his friends and his family at this difficult time. As with all deaths in custody, there will be an independent investigation by the Prison and Probation Ombudsman. First things first, the Prison and Probation Ombudsman are not independent. Literally, guys, yeah. The thing is that the prison, every time there's a death in custody, they throw out this like generic line, our thoughts and prayers with the victim's family at this sad and tragic time. They don't care about prisoners. I'm sorry, but they don't. Now, like I said, God bless Alan Doward. The fact that he was on remand, I'm more inclined to go down the suicide route. Like I said, was he in a single cell, so high risk? Was he in a double cell? It's just a sad and tragic set of circumstances, guys. Now, like I say, there's no worse place in the world to die than a very small, squalid Victorian prison cell. There really, really isn't. And like I say, what are the circumstances? We simply don't know right now. All we know is that another prisoner, sadly and tragically left prison in a body bag, and it just breaks my heart, guys. It genuinely hurts me, breaks my spirit, because like I say, this person, like I say, just too many prisoners are leaving prison in a body bag. Like I say, guys, body bags are as much part of prison life as the understaffing, the squalid conditions, the spice, the drugs and the violence. But it's just I can't, just in my head, it just doesn't sit right with me. Like I say, he wasn't even guilty of an offence yet. He was on remand. He might have been. Just because you're on remand, guys, like I said, you're awaiting trial. You're not innocent of an offence. You're not guilty of an offence yet. You are simply on remand. And I don't know what the circumstances which led to him being on remand. I'm not really bothered. The reality is a prisoner has left that prison in a body bag. Now, like I say, just can't put it into words, guys. You've got to think, yeah, these prisoners, guys, are people, right? Now, I've seen some derogatory comments online, or don't do the crime if you can't do the time. All these generic bullshit lines from trolls that are uneducated and clueless about what prison is. And like I say, those like me as a former, like an ex-con, a former prisoner, whatever you want to call it, I've got a lot of sympathy for prisoners in general. And I went to prison as a desensitized, dehumanized individual. And by having been forced to see my fellow man go through the turmoil that you go through in prison, psychologically, emotionally, and everything else, right? It made me grow a conscience. I had to see the suffering. When you're forced to see something day in, day out, it starts to really play on your mind. And my mum always says to me now, why do you still speak about prison? Well, because I've left prison, but prison will never leave me through my experiences and stuff. And I have to keep speaking up for prisoners and for prisoners' families, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. But like I say, the death of Alan Doward, I believe he's from the Liverpool Merseyside area, as I'm told from a journalist. We don't know the circumstances, guys. So if we know, can you please find out for me what it is? The reason that I like stories like this getting out into the media is simply because, given half a chance, the prison who don't give a shit about prisoners would sweep it under the rug and it would never see the light of day. And prisoners are people, and they should be remembered, and no death in the prison system, whether it be suicide, whether it be natural causes, should be ever be able to be swept under the rug. Again, I don't want to say, guys. I'm going to keep it short and sweet and leave it there, guys. All I can say, Alan Doward, if your family are watching this, if your friends or family are watching this, if you reach out to me, I have a lady who tragically lost her own son in Walton Prison in October of 2017. She has spoken to and counselled many other prisoners' families that have gone through the same thing as what she's gone through. Like I say, that is if it is a suicide, but even if you just need help with the inquest and how things go about and stuff, and the coroner's court and stuff like that, if you need any help or any emotional support, she can help you. So if you reach out to me, I'll pass you her number, no problem at all. At the end of the day, my heart goes out to you guys. Like I said, this happened yesterday. It's now Sunday morning. This happened yesterday. And every time I seem to do these vlogs, reference deaths in custody and stuff, the family seem to see these videos. They reach out to me. And then you end up speaking to these prisoners' families, and like, there's no words, guys. Like, you really struggle in that. I talk a lot, you know I don't shut up. But in that moment, guys, what do you say to a prisoner's loved one when they've died in prison or they've taken their own life? Do you know what I mean? It's really hard. But like I said, this prisoner's mother that lost her son in Walton Prison in 2017, she's a lovely, lovely lady, and she wants to help other prisoners' families that go through loss in the same way, and like just counsel them and help them and guide them. I'm also willing to give any emotional support I can as well. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Like, comment, subscribe. God bless Alan Doward. May you rest in peace. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.